Hello, this is Scratch 1B. Last time I gave you 10 players a challenge and only 8 did the challenge. But before we move on to the results, I will explain about some things. First, notifications. 7 people got notifications about doing the challenge. Lavender, Navy, and Lime, good job. You didn't get any notifications. Notifications are sent when you haven't done the challenge via Discord. It's like subscribing to a magazine. Note, if you don't want to get any notifications, tell me and I won't. Oh, and you can choose which notifications you want. For example, you can choose the second and the last notification if you want, and ignore the first one. The second thing I want to tell you is about voting. I thought treating people who did the challenge and who didn't do the challenge equally is unfair. I mean, if the color is popular enough, they will be able to survive in the voting. So people who didn't do the challenge, their votes will get multiplied by 2. Additionally, excused people will get 1.5 times up the votes. Note, if it's agreeable in every case, I won't multiply it. I'm saying this because a lot of people might give ridiculous excuses. And if a person lost the tie and is put on elimination, I will cut his or her votes in half. And speaking of ties will be broken by how fast you did the challenge. But wait, isn't people in similar time zones as me advantageous? Well, I wouldn't say yes. If you look at Navy and Lime, that might be true, but if you look at Purple and Yellow, they weren't as fast as the others. We can say that time zones have no effect on how fast you do the challenge, but at the same time, we can say that time zones has big effects on how fast you do the challenge. The last thing I'm going to say is about asking. I felt so sorry for Cyan, who was online most of the time and didn't do the challenge. And before we move on, let's read the confessionals. Lavender said, I suffer quick, or QWQ, or the cute emoji something. Whatever. Red said, of course I only hear about the challenge after the deadline. Insert joy face. Hope I survive elimination. Well, that's over. Let's get to the challenge. Here's the people who did the challenge. Now, I won't use my voice, so pay attention to the subtitles. So we know that yellow will get an advantage, and orange, purple, and lavender and lime are safe. Before we move on to the upper eliminations, let's have some fun fact time. This is how you read the graph. For instance, lime shot orange 4 times. Blue is friends with yellow, lime, and lavender. Well, now let's look at fun facts. Yellow and purple were the friendliest. Out of the 5 opportunities they had, they used it to 5 different colors. That's cool. Speaking of friends, the best friends were orange and green, lime and blue, green and purple. And surprisingly, lime and green were the worst friends. Oh, and lime got 12 betray attempts, but he didn't fall into any of them. Good job. However, orange and yellow got the second fewest betray attempts, 8, but they were betrayed. Orange got the most shoots. Maybe that's why he did so well. More the opportunity, higher the chance, right? But if we look at yellow, which got the fewest shoots, and he did it in first place. So I can conclude a conclusion. Slightly off topic, the highest shoot to betray ratio was performed by yellow. He was cold to blue and lavender with a ratio of 7-6. Navy desperately wanted blue to shoot at him, but they never met. Blue wanted orange and lime to look, but only lime did. At this point, we can see which tactic was the best and the worst. Navy and blue, their choice was concentrated to 2 colors. As a result, Navy got hit by orange's harpoon multiple times. Yellow, on the other hand, the winner of this event, evenly spread the shoots, and he won. That's for all, and let's get to the elimination. Red, green, cyan, blue, and navy are up for elimination. Please vote on the description to eliminate someone. Remember, red and cyan's votes will be multiplied by 2. Thanks for watching and meet you in 2A.